Across a vast and silent plateau, where the sky seems to have forgotten its ancient promise of rain, life is slowly fading into the dust of waiting. Everything here is gasping for breath, looking toward the horizon with a heavy heart, hoping for a miracle that has not visited this land for many seasons. The grasses bow their heads, not in reverence, but in the exhaustion of a long, fruitless vigil for a single drop of moisture from the empty sky. High above, the clouds gather and disperse like ghosts, leaving the inhabitants of this scorched earth in a state of perpetual, agonizing expectation and quiet despair. There is a heavy silence here, broken only by the dry whispers of branches touching, a mourning song for a world that has become a desolate desert. In this forgotten corner of the world, every living thing has become a beggar of fate, eyes fixed on the heavens, waiting for salvation to arrive. As the days turn into weeks, the larger plants begin to whisper warnings of doom. They have accepted their fate as victims of a harsh, unchanging destiny. Do not struggle, the elders of the field seem to say. Our lives depend entirely on the mercy of the clouds. Without the rain, we are nothing. But amidst the chorus of complaints and surrender, a small green sprout appears. It does not look toward the sky, but feels the pulse of the earth. While others waste their remaining strength in lamentation, this tiny life focuses its entire being on a different path, refusing to follow the path of despair. Most of us spend our entire lives waiting for the right time or a savior to appear, blaming the circumstances for our stagnant and dry reality. We blame the heat of life's trials and the absence of luck, forgetting that the greatest power often lies not above us, but deep within our souls. This sprout understands a truth the others have forgotten, that survival is not a gift to be received, but a prize to be won through persistent action. The crowd of the withered remains still, bound by the invisible chains of their own helplessness, while the little sprout begins its solitary and difficult journey. It chooses to dig, to search, and to fight against the very stone that imprisons it, turning its back on the empty sky to find life below. Every movement is a battle. Every millimeter gained is a victory over the destiny that the sun and the dry wind have tried to impose upon it. True strength is not found in the ease of a rainy day, but in the quiet, hidden struggle of a root seeking moisture in the dark earth. Below the surface, a silent revolution is taking place. The root, thin as a thread, encounters barriers of solid rock and packed clay that seem impassable. It does not retreat when faced with the hardness of the world. Instead, it adapts, twisting and turning, seeking the path that leads ever deeper down. While the world above sees only a small, stationary plant, the hidden reality is a frantic, heroic quest for the essence of life itself, far below. The physical cost of this journey is immense. The sprout appears exhausted, drawing on its very last reserves of energy to keep its roots moving forward. It is in the darkest, most difficult moments of the journey that the first signs of success appear. The soil begins to feel cool and heavy. The scent of water, hidden for centuries beneath the stone, calls to the root. The struggle is no longer just about survival, it is about breakthrough. Then, in a moment that defies the odds, the root pierces the final barrier. It touches the ancient, hidden veins of the earth, the secret water. In an instant, the thirst of a lifetime is quenched. The cool, life-giving liquid surges upward, carrying with it the power of 1,000 storms. The miracle is not falling from the sky, it is rising from the depths. The sprout transforms, its life force renewed by its own courageous labor. While the rest of the world stands still, waiting for the pity of fate, this one life has chosen to create its own destiny from within. The pain of piercing the stone was real, but the reward at the end of the journey, true freedom and sustainability, is beyond any measure or price. It is now independent of the weather, connected to a source that never runs dry. It has mastered the art of self-reliance in a barren land. This is the triumph of the will over the environment, a testament to the fact that we are the masters of our own ultimate survival and growth. This story of a tiny sprout is more than just a tale of water. It is a profound reflection on the human spirit and our attitude. Are we like the withered grass, waiting for a lucky break that may never come? Or are we the ones who dig deep into our potential? Every hour spent in study, every effort made in silence, and every failure turned into a lesson is a root digging deeper into the earth. Do not turn yourself into a beggar of fate, asking for crumbs from a world that owes you nothing. Success is built, not merely found. Your underground water is your inner strength, your wisdom, and your unyielding resolve. It is the hidden reservoir that will sustain you through any drought. Phantoms of luck may fade, and the rain of opportunity may be sparse, but the person who has found their own source will always thrive. True peace comes from knowing that you are the architect of your own life, that your roots are deep enough to survive any season of hardship. Stop looking at the clouds for a sign. The sign you are looking for is the movement of your own hands and the fire in your heart. The strength you find today will be the foundation for everything you become tomorrow. Every deep root is a promise of a future forest. As the sun sets on another day, the plateau remains dry and harsh, but one tree stands tall, unbothered by the lack of rain from above. It is a monument to the power of self-determination, a living proof that even in the most desolate places, life can find a way to flourish. The silence of the plateau is no longer a symbol of death, but a witness to a quiet, powerful victory that was won in the dark. Will you continue to gaze at the sky, waiting for a rain that may never fall? Or will you begin to dig your own path today? The choice is entirely yours. Every moment is an opportunity to start the journey toward your own hidden source of strength and eternal life. Your journey begins by digging deep into your own roots today. Be the author of your own destiny and create the miracle you have been seeking.